Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your fourth and final video blog of the night for Sunday, June 28th, 2015, around 7:50 in the evening in Berra, Massachusetts. Raining out again, been a damp day. High was only in the mid-50s. We've been having a lot of these days in June with mid-50s and stuff. It's not good. And summer's here, and July's Wednesday, and it doesn't look good for a 90-degree day in the Boston area. Maybe mid to late July, they're predicting for it. And I've already seen a few trees already starting to change color. It's only in June. Some news to report. The Phoenix Suns say they're going to be players in the free agent market this summer, like they're talking about Kevin Love and LaMarcus Aldridge and a few other players. I bet they don't get any of them. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject, my fourth and final video blog subject of the night will be about the personality profile tonight. Tonight's personality profile is about one of the most famous Yankees players of all time. I'm talking about catcher Yogi Berra. Yogi was one of the most famous catchers of all time. He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He's one of baseball's most colorful characters because he's said so many quotes, and some of them were very, very humorous. Yogi was born and grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. His real name is Lawrence Peter Berra, and he's of Italian descent. His parents came over from Italy, and when he was a youngster, he loved to play baseball. He was childhood friends with Joe Gazziola. Both of them grew up in the same neighborhood in St. Louis, and he played baseball in high school. He was a pretty good baseball player, and he signed with the New York Yankees in 1942 for $500. That was a lot of money back in the mid-40s and stuff. He played in the minor league system for the Yankees for a few years. He spent 1 year in the Navy for the United States in World War II. He made his debut for the New York Yankees in 1946. And as a catcher, and he played some outfield as well. And there was, in 1947, there was rumors that the Red Sox and Yankees were going to make a blockbuster trade. They were going to, the Red Sox were going to trade Ted Williams to the Yankees for Joe DiMaggio, but the Red Sox ownership wanted Yogi Berra to be thrown in. The Yankees said no deal. And that was a good move by the Yankees. Yogi Berra spent 19 seasons in the big leagues, all of them with the New York Yankees except one in 1965 with the New York Mets. And Yogi Berra was an 18-time All-Star. 11 times he won the World Series with the New York Yankees. 3 times he was an AL MVP. 11 times he had 20 or more home runs in a season. 5 times he drove in 100 or more runs batted in a season. 1 time he scored 100 runs in a season. 3 times he hit 300 in a season. And he finished in the top 5 in AL MVP 4 other times, which was pretty amazing and stuff like that. Yogi was a very productive player in the 50s and early 60s. In fact, with his popularity, Hanna-Barbera named a cartoon bear after Yogi Berra, and they called it Yogi Bear. That's amazing because he was so good at pulp culture. In 1964, Yogi retired to manage the New York Yankees for 1 year. He led them to the World Series, but he got fired after they lost the World Series to the St. Louis Cardinals. He made 1 more year playing for the crosstown New York Mets, but he retired at the 1965 season with these career stats: .285 career average, 358 home runs, 1,413 RBIs, 2,148 hits, and 1,174 runs. And after Yogi retired, he stayed on with the Mets for many years as a bench coach. Eventually, he became manager of the New York Mets. Between 1973 and 1975, he led the New York Mets to the World Series in 1973. But they lost to the Oakland A's in 7 games. He was fired by the Mets midway through the 1975 season, and he returned to the New York Yankees for about 10 years as like a coach. He managed them again in 1984 and 1985 before he got fired by George Steinbrenner during the early part of the 1985 season. And after that, Yogi did not appear at Yankee Stadium for over 14 years until 1999, when him and George Steinbrenner made amends and kissed and made up. And Yogi's been going to Yankee Stadium ever since then with Old Timers Day and appearances and stuff like that. Yogi eventually was a bench coach for the Houston Astros for about 4 years, 1986 through 1989. Yogi Berra got voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1972 on his second try on the Hall of Fame ballot. He won in the same year as Sandy Koufax. His number 8 retired by the New York Yankees and stuff. And Yogi Berra has written many, many books about his playing days and other stuff. He's probably written about 5 or 6 or 7 books, which were all good ones, all bestsellers. I had many of them in my collection and pretty entertaining. Plus, there have been other unauthorized biographies about Yogi Berra, which was pretty good and stuff. And he's one of baseball's most colorful characters. He has so many famous quotes, and one of them is, "It ain't over till it's over," and that's one of the best quotes ever. And there's a Yogi Berra museum in New Jersey, and people want Yogi Berra to get the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And in fact, there's a campaign going on online for people to sign up to get Yogi Berra the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I think he deserves it because he's a legend in baseball for the New York Yankees and stuff. Yogi Berra is probably one of the top maybe 5 catchers in Major League Baseball history. He's still going strong at the age of 90. And that's about it on him. That's about it on these video blogs, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You got an extra one today because I missed one on Thursday because I went to the Lowell Spinners games. Maybe once in a while to be a 4th one, but it's not going to be every day. Tomorrow on these video blogs, going back to the normal 3, first video blog will be about the top 10 greatest United States born NHL players of all time. And then the second video blog will be about memories of BMHS, a tribute to Verity Colin, who I had a wicked big crush on in high school 19 years ago tomorrow. She passed away. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about former Major League Baseball catcher Mike Piazza. And Tuesday, to round out the month, will be Ivan Rodriguez, another catcher. And first 14 days of July, all personality profiles will be about celebrities who appeared on the match game and stuff like that. And beginning July 15th, the personality profiles is going on summer vacation. Some of the great video blogs coming in days, weeks, months, and years ahead, so stay tuned. And definitely in August, there'll be a video blog about the hardcore legend, the WWE Hall of Famer, Terry Funk. He's going to get a video blog. "You egg-sucking dog." That's one of Terry Funk's most famous quotes. And good night, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Like I always say, keep calm, and I'm a Julie Blood guy. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out. See you tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.